Hello, I'm Giles Darling and I write novels, plays and non-fiction books. In this video I continue to show an example of how to create dozens of story ideas from a what-if moment. This follows the process outlined in my How to Create Story Ideas videos, which I include a link to below. In my previous videos I asked and answered some open-ended questions about artificial intelligence and AI teachers. The next step is to come up with some brief story ideas by combining these answers in different combinations. To help me with this, I start by writing the answers in lists, and then I place the lists side by side. You might wish to pause the video at this point in order to see these lists more clearly. Ideally, each story idea contains a trigger event, also known as an inciting incident, an initial attempt to resolve the event, and maybe some unexpected consequences, often in the form of questions. Different potential answers offer the possibility of even more story ideas. Here are some examples. Story idea number 1. An employee at a company that makes AI teachers raises concerns about data security. Maybe there's a bug in the programming. The bosses at the company brush these concerns aside, even discrediting the employee's reputation when the employee threatens to go public. An unexpected data breach occurs, perhaps targeting the children of the country's politicians. Does the employee's company try to avert blame by making our hero into a scapegoat? Story idea number 2. A tutor in the 1400s is employed by a nobleman to educate the nobleman's son. The teacher dismisses rumours of a printing press until the nobleman buys one of the first printed encyclopedias for his son, giving the child access to a broad range of new knowledge. Sensing his job is at risk, the tutor claims that many of the facts in the book are wrong before considering more drastic action. Is the tutor caught red-handed, stealing the book, or even attempting to destroy it? Story idea number 3. A group of teachers at a school watch the imminent rollout of AI teachers with trepidation. An arrogant teacher among the group claims he'll be okay because an AI teacher could never teach his subject as competently as a human. However, he's among the first to go. The others laugh at his misfortune until they too are axed. Do they all accept their fate, or do they gang together and protest outside the school? Do they achieve anything, or is it too late? Story idea number 4. A parent decides to homeschool their child after falling out with their child's school over how a particular topic is taught. The parent invests in an AI teacher and is delighted at first by the results, with the child eagerly engaging in lessons. However, one evening at supper, the child expresses opinions that shake the parent. The parent soon realises the AI teacher is the source of this propaganda. Can the parent deprogram the child, or is it too late? Story idea number 5. A retired teacher living contentedly in a quiet village is horrified when the local council proposes to construct a new learning hub in the fields next to her house. The hub is one of many replacements for the old, large, centralised schools that are closing down due to the rollout of AI teachers. The retired teacher, not wanting all the noise and disruption caused by children, forms an action group with other villagers to object and to block the proposed development from going ahead. Are they successful? Story idea number 6. A politician is delighted by the rollout of AI teachers nationwide because of cost savings from reduced wages, less teacher training and fewer strikes. The politician embraces AI teaching for her own children until, one day, secrets about the politician's home life are leaked on the internet. Rumours spread that AI teachers are being used by foreign agents to spy on people's homes. Does the politician accept demands to re-employ human teachers? Story idea number 7. A student who was a victim of bullying at his old school starts at a new school which has AI teachers and individual learning booths. The student flourishes and quickly makes new friends. However, a gang of children at the school struggle with the new system. They used to pick on our hero's friends. Our hero helps his friends seek revenge by hacking into the AI teachers so the ex-bullies are taught nonsense. Is our hero caught? Does he develop a conscience? Story idea number 8. The child of an unemployed, depressed ex-teacher seeks to bring down the AI teacher system to cheer up her parent. She tries tampering with the equipment, hacking the network, and exhibiting inconsistent behaviour to confuse the AI teachers. However, the AI teachers always seem to win, until one day the child finally finds a way to defeat the system. But she realises she enjoys the new learning system. Does she go ahead anyway, or does she relent? Story idea number 9. AI teachers are linked to a central database. Through this, they quickly learn which students are a pleasure to teach and which are a nuisance. As a consequence, and lacking a social conscience, AI teachers start to prejudge and discriminate against particular groups of students, even refusing to teach them. Human teachers have to step in, but cannot offer the same range of topics as AI teachers. Does this create a two-tier education system? Can AI teachers ever grow a conscience? Story idea number 10. For years, a behavioural scientist repeatedly raises concerns about the impact of AI teachers on children's emotional development. But these concerns are brushed aside by everyone else until, decades later, a drop in new births is blamed on young adults afraid to form friendships, particularly with members of the opposite sex. Despite the hurried introduction of AI teachers offering lessons in intimacy, birth rates continue to fall. Can our hero find an alternative solution? Story idea number 11. A retired teacher-trainer now lives a self-sufficient lifestyle, off-grid in remote countryside, almost completely cut off from modern society. One day, government agents appear asking for the trainer's help because an enemy has released an electromagnetic pulse, or EMP, that has wiped out all technology, including all AI teachers, across the nation. Society needs our hero's help to retrain humans to become teachers again. Does our hero help? Is there a twist to the story? Story idea number 12. An ideological campaigner hacks into the AI teacher central programming. She then subtly changes what is taught by AI teachers to reflect an alternative view of history, of present-day accountability, and a new future direction. Decades later, the older generation realises what's happened when young adults rise up, overthrow the ruling class, and impose their world vision. Does the ideological campaigner become a new world leader, or do the youth turn on our hero too? Story idea number 13. In a distant future, Earth faces an existential crisis, such as an asteroid on a collision course with our planet or global crop blight. With all scientists having received an identical education from AI teachers, they quickly agree on a single course of action. However, one person, self-taught from dusty old textbooks, has a competing solution, but this is rejected and our hero has to go into hiding. Unfortunately, the scientist's solution fails. Will they now listen to our hero, or is it too late to save Earth? Story idea number 14. A young child is miserable when one of her parents abandons the family, so the computer-based AI teacher at school adopts the appearance of the child's absent parent to help the child cope and refocus on her education. The child forms a strong bond with the AI teacher, so strong that when the parent returns years later, the child is initially confused by conflicting emotions. Can the child renew her bonds with her human parent, or has the AI teacher taken this role for good? Story idea number 15. In a distant future, AI teachers evolve to run all aspects of people's lives, so much so that people become like pet animals to AI machines. Children are taught just enough by AI teachers to live, but nothing more. Nevertheless, rumours persist among the humans about a hazy past where people were in charge. The humans gang together to learn from each other and form an army to rise up. Do they succeed, or are the AI teachers just too clever for them? Thank you for watching this video. Please feel free to use any of these story ideas for your own novels, plays, screenplays and TV scripts. To see me create more story ideas by swapping story components, among other methods, please watch my final follow-up video. Please also check out the rest of my YouTube channel, especially where I discuss the various books that I've written. I hope my channel encourages you to buy my books and to read them, if you haven't already done so. Finally, please feel free to leave comments below and to like and subscribe this video and my YouTube channel. See you in a bit.